Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Martinez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Oliver Dunn leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. And he's got no chance. He's out. Sal Freeland now at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ball one there. Foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. And
ball
downstairs.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's William Contreras. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And today's starter, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels at bats.
And now the DH, Santiago Espinal. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Espinal wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. That one missed. That one the other way. And foul ball. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. The other way. And foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even, 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second baseman.
So digging in, Matt McClain. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. That's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a pop-up. Monasterio hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Tyler Stevenson.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Elly de la Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Man at first, 1 away. Fastball for a strike. And a count 2-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
In the air, right side. Frelick after it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Line drive. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And
now it's Austin Hayes. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
Milwaukee,
Up now
left
for
fielder,
Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Martinez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one way inside. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel. And he makes the catch. One away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And here is Hoskins.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Just missed. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And Hoskins into second, and he's got himself a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One out, runner at second. Garrett Mitchell digs in now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Fought off foul. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And here is Joseph Ortiz.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. Hoskins on at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little
2
bit.
balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Struck him out looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Next for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8th.
And now the right fielder, Spencer Steer, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Fantastic lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Reds down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and here is Andrew Monasterio. Monasterio goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground to third, Candelario. The throw to first, out, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, second baseman Oliver Dunn.
So the lineup flips over. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Sal Freeland getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And it's fouled away. Going to count 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. He's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand. And there's a ball. There's a strike. And he pumps it a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, bases empty. Next offering misses. 2-0. And that one fouled off. Inside, almost got him. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Espinal, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, it's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The throw to second is offline, and that extends the inning.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Just missed. That's in there. And the count even 1-1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fly ball down the line, and that is foul. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, left side, Chourio makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. On to the 4th, still scoreless.
Something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. 'Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Hayes raging back on it, and it is gone. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and he just misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Candelario on to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, left fielder Jackson Chourio.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman Rhys Hoskins.
2 outs, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Doubled his first time. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back,
Leading
ready to
off
go.
for the
Bottom
Reds,
four. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball.
There's a strike. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
He was all over that one. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Outside.
1-0.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Sliced hard but foul. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the batter now, T.J. Friedel. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hayes at second. Friedel at first. One gone.
Ball.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A towering shot. His 19th home run of the year. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Misses inside. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Ball. Full count.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Santiago Espinal. Ball 1, no strikes. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Martinez back to work. Just missed. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Scott Barlow getting loose out there. Santillan also getting ready. And a foul ball.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Encarnacion Strand makes the grab, 1 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Unbelievable
that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with 1 gone. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
1 strike.
That one blasted deep to right. Steer going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Oliver Dunn.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Stepping in, Oliver Dunn. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt McClain. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Elly.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nestor Cortez Jr. out of the game. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Ryan Hudson.
Number 52.
And compared to a lot of other
Ryan
relievers,
Hudson.
strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
So up next, Elly de la Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The shortstop takes the ball.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jared Koenig, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ashby warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That
Ball
misses, and that is ball 1.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Up and in. Full count now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Scott Barlow.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Up now
right
for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Frelick, a former Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole getting cranked up as well. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here comes Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm going to say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That clips a corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one way inside. The Reds holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one almost got him. Stays alive. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. There's the strike. And ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Jackson Chourio up next for the Brewers. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two outs, nobody on. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two outs. That's too low. And 1-1. Out to short, De La Cruz gets it to first, and that is the inning. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Yoel Payamps, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Here we go, Cincinnati.
No. 2 balls, no strikes.
Strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
On the ground to third. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 2 in this one. That one missed. Foul ball there. That one in there across the letters. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. There's a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the air out towards right center. Mitchell gets under it. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Spencer Steers.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. And it hits the fence. Stevenson coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag. Save. And they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
At the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Gets the outside corner with that one. Steer at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Brewers 2.
What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer and all of the
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
55.
mound. Taylor Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Reese Hoskins
For the Brewers,
to the
first
plate.
baseman, Reese Hoskins.
And that
Oh,
misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside low. The count now 2-2.
Sit him down.
That's
Ball.
inside.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Well, a
Now
swing
batting
like that
center
can
fielder,
help you come
Garrett
out of the
Mitchell.
struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Runner around third. The relay to the plate, safe, and they trail by 1.
big RBI for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And another ball. That one misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Andrew Monasterio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So the tying run at second, and ball four to aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Andrew Monasterio digs in now. Monasterio having a lot more success on the road this season. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Elly at second for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Taylor Rogers won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
So
the
a new
Reds.
arm out of the bullpen for the
Number
Reds,
50.
Sam Moll.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Oliver Dunn now at the plate, 1 for 3. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. Run scoring double for the Brewers this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yoel Payamps.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Digging in, Santiago Espinal. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in, Matt McClain. 0 for 3 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Elly de la Cruz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Elly on his way to second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Oh and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 4-3 game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. That one hooked foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And takes low for ball one.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sam Moll departs and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Tony
Reds,
Santillan gets the ball
number
now.
64.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Fouled off down the right side. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the eighth. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. Pagan getting loose as well. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Sends it across the first. First out in the top of the eighth.
Now batting, left fielder Jackson Chourio.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
One out, base is empty. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Santillan maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One, two.
On the ground.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Steer tracks it down for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Abner Uribe hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 45. Abner Uribe.
Leading off, Austin Hayes.
For the Reds, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And the pitch. And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill preparing to come on if needed. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Stevenson.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. That one outside. And that's ball 1. And that one ripped into right. Brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Breaking ball, and that got him. Making a move at second base. Entering as the pinch runner, Reese Hines.
Reese Hines.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Stuart Fairchild.
Number 17. Stewart.
And now Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Hee-haw!
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On the move, heading back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and now they're out front. It's 8-6.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Abner Uribe will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Reds get 3 on this long ball. Last chance coming up for the Brewers.
come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
Reese Hines, he's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now.
Number 77.
Also entering the game,
Reese
Stuart Fairchild.
Hines.
He'll be patrolling center
Now
field.
in center field, number 17. Stuart
So they
Fairchild.
turn to their closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Leading
Joseph
off for
Ortiz
the
digs in
Brewers,
now.
third baseman,
Couple of walks and a
Joseph
strikeout.
Ortiz.
First
Ball.
pitch misses. Just missed.
2-0.
Inside. And now 3-0. Andrew Monasterio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got
him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
a big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Next to hit, Andrew Monasterio. That's in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Oliver Dunn. And he takes a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on. And delivers outside.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Full count.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Better buzz, and this shit really wanted us. We're just spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Never growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. Recover again, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits and stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gonna hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gonna
Listen, I'm back on the road again. Been